Hi, I'm Mitch Slater, Senior Financial Advisor with UBS Wealth Management and Chief Flick Officer for FinLit. And I'm joined today by Chelsea Crost.
Hi everybody, I'm very happy to be here. I'm Chelsea Crost. At 16 years old, I started my first radio show because I really thought millennials needed a platform to come together, voice their opinion, learn from their peers, and also learn from experts today. And I'm now 22 years old and host and producer of the Chelsea Crost television show, as well as the millennial spokesperson for You by Kotex, and very happy to be here.
Terrific. You've obviously been successful. You started very young. You wrote a book. You have a successful TV show, radio show. You're working for a number of really exciting companies like Kotex and Intel, doing some really cool things. So you've had some experience with money, obviously. Now, what are some of your friends saying that are in their early 20s and suddenly maybe getting their first job? Are they coming to you and saying, "My God, Chelsea, what do I do? I don't." What's a credit score?
Right.
For example?
You know what's so interesting? I had a radio show 3 months ago, and Susie Orman was on the show. I adore her. I think she's hilarious, and when she talks about money at the same time, it's like a hard thing to be funny and talk about money and really learn something at the same time. Mm-hmm. So I had more people than ever calling after that Susie Orman show than I even did when I had a A-lister celebrity on the show. Right. And you know why? Because people really were startled by her information in the best way possible. She was talking about Roth RIAs and 401ks and how if you save X amount of money right away, that by the time you're whatever years old, you're a millionaire.
Right.
I mean, and it was very startling to hear the word millionaire at a pretty young age.
Yeah, at 25 years old, you put, I think it's $5,000 away until you're 65 years old.
And
at 7%, you're a millionaire, which is not so easy. That's the one part Susie doesn't quite say. 7% is not that easy, especially in an environment where interest rates are zero. But that being said, it's a great idea because you're starting to learn about compounding your money.
And at least it is like an indicator to say, ooh, I want to start saving because it's a pretty big number at the end of the game. Like at least it gives you some initiative to say, that's why I should save. And so when all my friends are graduating right now, all of us are getting our first jobs right now. And honestly, the only person that I've heard to get a 401k plan is, ironically, my boyfriend. And because of my radio show and because of my television talk show where I had Go Girl Finance on the show and some other experts, he understood the importance of a 401k and actually went with that job instead of another job that didn't provide it.
Brilliant. That's so brilliant.
And it's so important for us to know how important benefits are. Right. And first job out of college, you can't be that picking and choosing right now, but if a job opportunity is providing benefits, I mean, that is, every time he talks about his job and he says my job also has full benefits, you should see people's faces. It's like, what?
Yeah, that's very rare. That's certainly very rare. And
first
the 401k
job
is, I mean, it's a layup, it's a no-brainer.
And it's something that not until, recently after educating myself and educating my peers and my listeners on finances did I realize was so important. So, I learn from my own show all the time.